My name is Sonam Willow, and I've had a lot of interesting connections with the ADA. Some of it is to do with my life on a personal level because I am a person with disabilities, and I've had to find my ways to having accommodations to be able to work. And some of it is professional because I've been working with people with disabilities for about 25 years now.
Sonam's work around the Americans with Disabilities Act is varied. Back in the 90s, she worked on a committee where she helped to educate congressional members regarding the Ticket to Work Incentives Improvement Act, which was signed into law by then-President Clinton. In essence, it allowed for more options for individuals with disabilities so they could get back into the workforce. In Scotia, New York, near Albany, she alerted a movie theater owner that his restrooms weren't accessible. She picks up the story.
He was very receptive about this, and I helped connect him to some of the tax breaks you can get when you make your facilities more accommodating. He moved his whole bathrooms, both of them, completely moved them to another part of the theater. Got different doors, made things wider and bigger and easier to get access to. I was so proud of that because it was so tangible.
There was also the time when she and a friend were in graduate school at SUNY Albany and had to take a specific class that was held in an inaccessible basement.
At some point you had to do stairs, and I guess they hadn't had students with wheelchairs before, and my friend didn't have wheelchairs, but she worked with 2 canes, and it was very hard for her. I had fibromyalgia, and this space was like super hugely moldy, and I would get ill and feel unwell just being in the classroom. And it took several steps, but in partnership with the SUNY Albany Disabled Student Services Office and with the provost actually of the school, we were able to get them to completely stop in this particular building, Draper Hall. They stopped having classrooms in that basement at all until they took a much closer look about creating elevator access when it was possible.
Sonam also used to host a radio program where she helped raise awareness of what is now known as Timothy's Law, which makes sure that insurance plans in New York State cover mental health conditions like they would physical illness.
From 12 to 12:30, we had Timothy's father come on and talk about his updates and his efforts.
Timothy's Law is named after a 12-year-old boy from Schenectady, New York, who committed suicide. Sonam has done some of the aforementioned advocacy work while working at the Independent Living Center of the Hudson Valley. She now works at Access VR. She says, as a person with disabilities herself, the ADA has allowed her to get flexible start and end times for her workday when needed. She also has a sit or stand workstation, which is an accommodation that the ADA provides for. For more information about the ADA, log on to northeastada.org.